And too often around the country, we see police chiefs take someone who has clearly violated the standards of their department and try to get them out of their department, try to fire them, only to see them return into those departments through arbitration. So we have to think about how we hire, who we hire, how we train, how we fire them. We have to think about our use of force policies. We have to think about our civilian oversight boards. Those are all of the types of things that the type of energy that we're seeing around our country could help us bring into play right now. And let me tell you the one thing, because we've been here before. We've said this must stop before. We've said no more before. We've said this is the last one, all of these things before. The variable that's going to make this time different from all of those times is the energy of our young people. The only variable that can chart a new course for our country is all of the people who are in our community. I'll tell you, if all of the people who have been in our streets across this country voted in November, that could change the course of our country for good.
Well, we certainly have heard many of those things before, and I think a lot of folks will share your wishes tonight. Mayor Melvin Carter, thank you for taking the time, sir. It's really good to speak to you.
Thank you very much for having me on. Peace, but not patience.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir. We are watching these protests play out across the country right now. Most are peaceful, but Miguel Almaguer is in the city of Santa Monica, California right now, where there appears to be some action going on. Miguel?
Yeah, Lester, this is the front line of those heated protests between police and demonstrators. Police are trying to push this crowd back away from the promenade where there has been some looting going on. Officers here, from our perspective, have been pretty calm with the crowd so far, but they are trying to push them further away. You have police and protesters literally inches from one another. The slow push has gone progressively as they push these crowds back. Police are doing all they can, though, to keep their friends. You can see here, the crowd is getting angry, and police are pushing them back when that happens. Behind them, there's another layer of officers. They also have water cannons in this area, and also rubber bullets and canisters of tear gas, should they be needed. So this is the situation here, Lester. Even this confrontation right next to me is getting a little bit more heated. The situation seems to be unraveling the later we get throughout the day. Police here slowly pushing the crowd back. The crowd certainly is resisting. And I can tell you also, in addition to the officers that are here, there are also protesters in several different neighborhoods. You can see one of these officers here is getting ready to fire his canister of tear gas. It seems as though they're losing a little bit of control of this situation. I'm just going to let this play out for you, Lester, as I move to the side of the camera. You can see here that police are pushing everybody back. They've got batons in hand. They also, as you can see, have canisters of tear gas at the ready, prepared to fire should they need to. All of these officers have gas masks behind them. They're also getting orders from folks down the street. Down the block here, you can see several shoe boxes on the floor. This is where the looting happened a short time ago. Behind us out here are broken windows, businesses that have been vandalized. It's why police are trying to control this situation and this street corner. But the situation here is getting more tense as the day goes on. Lester, they could lose control of this block, even much of this city. Lester?
All right, Miguel Almaguer, thank you. We'll let you disengage from that situation right there. We do want to apologize. There was some choice language, not unexpected, given the emotions of the moment, but just wanted to acknowledge that we are sorry for that. Let's go to New York City right now. Ron Allen is in Times Square. Ron, what's the story there?
Lester, we're further downtown now. There's been a huge group of protesters, several hundred or more, who have been winding their way through the city. They started in Times Square. We saw them there a couple of hours ago. They then moved down towards Foley Square, and we believe they may be headed over to Brooklyn. It's been very peaceful. There have been police escorts along the way. I've seen instances where the protesters have said to the police which direction they wanted to go, and the police blocked off the streets. Much different than the situation last night. The police here are adamant that there was an element within the crowd, armed with weapons, organized, and determined to, as they put it, hijack the protests. There were even 3 people who were arrested and federally charged by the FBI with firebombing, essentially.